Okay, in this place you can see where we can start the tour. Using this point where we are coming, we're going to make a big tour around the city. You can see all the island of Strasbourg, and here where we are, we're going to cross this bridge to show you the city and going to La Petite France, the neighborhood of La Petite France, and walking all around these important buildings close to the city, St. Thomas Church, Gutenberg Square, and finish in the Notre Dame Cathedral of Strasbourg and the Cathedral of Strasbourg and Royal Palace. We can start to show you the city. There you can see in the end of the screen, this is an important building, is the Barrage Bouban. It's a dam Bouban, as an important defense building of the city. And you can start to see the towers, because these towers are made to defend the city in the starting of 70s years. In this cycle 60, 90 to 70, they finished just this building because it was an important protection for the city. Another important building you can see is this building in my right side, because it's an important institution. Now it's an École Nationale of Administration, and normally 3 presidents of France study there. Mr. Macron, the last one, Holland, and François Mitterrand. But before in the history was a big jail, big hospital, from 50-20 until 70-50, because in 70 this building changed to jail, big jail of the city, and after 100 years ago changed to École Nationale of Administration. I'm just going to move around to show the city and to show the important buildings around. You can see, we start to see the big towers. Like this tower, we have all a big defense of the city, something like fortress, important fortress to defend the city by the boat attack, because in the older time Strasbourg was a big chateau, a big castle, and the people just made defense by this important geographical design of the city, because I told you it's an island, and they used to defend this building also by these 3 towers you can see in the screen. Like this, we have normally in the year 1220 to 1250 80 towers to defend the city all around the border of the island. It was like a big castle. And when they use normally, they also made in 70s another big defense, this one, to protect the city in the 70s year, because normally all the attack was coming by boat, and the people here you can see better. This important building is the Dam Bouban, and normally it take the control of the water to the enemy attack. And the other building behind, the new one, is a Modern Art Museum of Strasbourg, just making in 1998. Okay, come back by this place, because in this place we have another important view. We start to see beautiful house in color. This is La Petite France, where you can enjoy and see and take one beautiful photo of the city. And I talked you something important, because it was the more freezer time. All this river was completely frozen, and I can show you the photo in the 1956, because the record temperature was -13 Fahrenheit and degrees Fahrenheit, and you can imagine the people just walking in the river like ice sky, no? It's roller sky. Also, by this photo you can see the Strasbourg beautiful mirror and not my nice photo of the city. We just walk around and I show you the city of Strasbourg and some important place around. You can see the tower because they use by defense, and we're going down by the Strasbourg walking tour around, because now we're going just to the neighborhood of La Petite France, and now you can start to see different color house. This color house was because we have got normally White House was a Protestant house and the color house was a Catholic house. Here is a lot of people in the street, also because the temperature is very good. You can start to see the half timber house between close to the river. In this river, in this channel is very important because normally all the house was access to the river, and they use like Venice by boat because the front side was this, and normally the house going to the normal life by boat until 70s, 50, because they start to make building and they start to be the other side, the important face of the city. But now it's only used by the boat of Batorama, the city tour in the city. The boat city tour, sorry. Also, by this way, in this nice walk area, the people is coming to take lunch or enjoy some cheese. Also, on the weekend, in the park just behind me, the people make barbecue and also enjoy with friends, take some juice. I'm bringing friends because the city is so safely, and normally it's no a lot of insecurity. All this light is working and the people just come close to the channel. Now, I don't know if you see an important like grass in the river. It's something like pigeons take a shower, but it's not. In the beginning I was thinking it was pollution, but it's the grass of the pigeons when they take a shower. Oh, nice view. It's not my camera, it's the view of the city. Voila. And this important place is the bridge, turning bridge. You know how it's turning? It's not like Big Ben, it's just turning like door. In my direction it's coming like important door like this, in this direction, and the boat just cross this important place because it's used to by Batorama tour. I just walk inside of the neighborhood of La Petite France to show you the important medieval house, the most significant house in the city. By this little entrance, we're just going to start to see now the neighborhood of La Petite France. You can see here the house number 1 or number 1 in this side, because you can see another number 1 in the other side. And here you start to see the half timber design. It's more like German, no design. If you really know architecture, it's something like design. Also, like you see outside, it's inside of the house. All the division is by wood, and it's characteristic building. Also, we have something important here. The last port, cover port, because before was all this house in the city, they use this kind of entrance because was the front side of the city, and the people normally take the boat in this side and move all around the around different cities by the river, because this river, the Il River, is connected by ring with other different place. Now you can see an important hotel is Regent Petit Fran, the more expensive in the city, but historically it's more important this building because was a mill of the city. Normally they process flour here, they process and make blé. They process blé and make flour, sorry. But 100 years ago, in the end of 80s, they used this power of the water of the river to